It was just, in my eyes, just an okay scrimmage. I feel like we've got a lot of work to do. Good thing we're still got 3 weeks. I think, 2 weeks would be pushing it. 3 weeks, there's a lot of time to get some things ironed out. It felt like just like a typical scrimmage in camp. Both sides of the ball did some good things at times, and that's why it's always hard for me to gauge the success, because you just want to see good, hard, clean football. I saw that at times, and I saw some things that were sloppy at times. As to be expected, the first time we teed it up live and went about it. But the guys have got a good attitude, got a lot of work in. I think we came out of it for the most part unscathed. I'm slightly concerned with Cole Mosher, got injured out there, so we'll give you an update on Monday and see where he's at. But other than that, we came out relatively healthy and good physical scrimmage. So it's a good starting point. We've just got a lot of work to do.
Anybody stand out or any unit that you particularly like?
Not really. I mean, I think if there's any one thing, the ball didn't get in the end zone until later in the scrimmage. But the offense, had an opportunity and turned it over down deep going in. So it was good to see the defense come up with a stop and hold them out of the end zone, but poor for the offense to fumble the ball. So that's why, like I said, mixed results.
Is Jalen Bannerman working some on offense now?
He is. Yeah, he is.
What position is he?
He's working some at tight end. So we're just trying to find the right position for him. He was standing up there at Jack. We feel like we have a lot of depth there at Jack, Sam and Jack, and it's a big body. We're trying to move around, possibly move inside on the D-line, or give him an opportunity, maybe a tight end as well.
Yeah, you say the ball was on the ground once a day.
With the ones and the twos, I believe that the ball was only on the ground one time.
What about the catch?
Is that right? Yeah.
What about the pass catching? Did they catch the ball well?
Yeah. I felt like we were good. A couple of the young guys had an opportunity to make some plays and didn't.
Mark, you say you need the 3 weeks because you got a lot of work to do. Is there any particular area that you're thinking about, or just overall more polish, more technique?
I think all of it, putting it all together. I think we worked really hard fundamentally at doing some things better. I think that showed up today. There was definitely some positives, some good things. I think we were more stout up front than we've been. Better run defense in general. They did rip off a couple, but I think in general we were more solid. You saw some more second and longs, and that's what we were looking for.
Did you need special teams working today?
We did punt, kickoff, return.
What did you see in Steven and Drew?
I saw both guys really do a good job of protecting the football, first and foremost. I thought both guys really showed up at times with some impressive throws and threw it in some really tight windows. And I like seeing that. I like seeing the competitive plays when it's good defense, good offense, and somebody making a play, and I saw that at times today. He wasn't able to go today. He should be out there ready to practice on Monday.
Have you seen from Josh Allen and Denzel Ware this camp? Have you seen an elevation?
Yeah, I have. They've been really good. We did some 2-minute, like I talked about. We did some 2-minute this week, a couple days. And in predictable pass situation, they've been very good, very tough to block.
It's been good to see first players hitting each other, contesting each other on too many drills.
Yeah.
How good is that to see?
Yeah, it's been good. It's been good. We had 2 days. I did it yesterday. We did four racks of it yesterday, so I wouldn't have to pile it in today, because that gets taxing on the guys. They get pretty winded during those periods, and so we've got 2 days of it last week, and it was good to see. And again, both sides did some good things at times. We just got to continue to work it.
Is it a vote of confidence in those freshman outside linebackers that you're moving some other guys around? Do you feel really good about those new guys?
Yeah, I think we definitely have some guys to work with. There's no doubt. We feel good at that position. Yep.
You've talked about it, Matt's talked about getting better against the run. What has to happen overall for you guys to be better against the run, you think?
Oh, it starts up front with our interior guys. We've got to be fundamental and strong up front. And we were, for the most part today. We've got cut out on one run. That the offense does a nice job. They spread us out and they cut us off in one spot, and it was a big run. Outside of that, it wasn't just driving it on us. I felt much better about just the play in and play out of getting them in some longer situations. What else you talked about was fundamental, but obviously just executing offensively and defensively. We have a lot in on both sides of the ball, and being able to execute that's why we need the time to put it all together. Even in a scrimmage, sometimes it's hard to get all the looks that you want to, all the offense and all the defense that you're going to need throughout the course of a year.
After a week now, what are your kind of early impressions of Lynn Bowden out there?
Lynn is really coming on. He's just a good football player that it's hard to force feed him. There's so much learning involved. He just got here, and the other day he had a really good practice. He showed up today with a couple nice catches, and I believe he's got a really good future. I love his attitude. The kid comes in and he's what I expected in that he's a great kid. He's a competitor, doesn't want anything handed to him. He wants to earn his way. The players like him. He works extremely hard. He's a competitive kid, and he's got a bright future. It's just hard. It's just hard to learn it all and put it, and force feed him. But he is catching punts and kickoffs, and hopefully we'll get, about 3 weeks, we'll get him in a position to be able to touch the ball.